Hey, good evening, everyone. This is Peter Stone, and I want to talk about something that a lot of people are overlooking. Uh, Also, a myth that a lot of people believe that gold jewelry is expensive, and it definitely costs more than sterling silver. There is more money in the market. Gold jewelry sales today are at their highest level in 12 years, going on 13. So a lot of people just think, no, I sell sterling silver jewelry, and that's it. I've always sold sterling silver jewelry. Well, the matter of the fact is, things have changed over 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. They're always changing, they're always in flux. And in this case, it's to our benefit. Uh, the big shift with online sales has is a detriment to a physical store. There's no question about it. Uh, However, if you have and you manage, or when you manage your physical store with a smile, and you're greeting and meeting your customers and serving them, and they want to come as an experience to your store, that's one platform. That's a really good place to be. And Peter Stone has partners and people that are resellers and work with us and have worked with us for years, and they continue on with their physical store. But today, there is a shift, and if you are having challenges, I mean, just 18 months ago, some people had to just shut their store down. To get that business back sometimes is tough when everything starts shifting, or a lot of things start shifting online. So there's all these different scenarios, and no one has one single scenario that is the same, exactly the same. However, there are groups. I have the retail store, I have walk-in traffic. It's great. I don't want to do online sales, and I respect that. And we know people that are doing that today. However, when you maybe weren't as lucky, or in such a location, or didn't build your business, or it didn't happen that way for a number of unlimited circumstances, we don't know, and it doesn't matter the circumstance. What does matter is that change has and is taking place for most of us. Not all of us, but most of us. So what does that mean in terms of what we must do as a reseller in business? How do we look at the changes that need to be made? And I will preface or add to this right now. We've been in business for 35 years. We have done a lot of shifting, a lot of changing, things that I don't want to do, but I have to do to keep the business going and running for everyone who makes the jewelry here, and everyone who buys and resells the jewelry there. The fans of Peter Stone Jewelry deserve us to be here for them. Matter of fact, at one show way back in 2005, Peter, don't ever go out of business. They bought a lot of gold jewelry from us. They still do in Colorado. And they were like probably the biggest gold jewelry buyer that we had. And they sold a lot of gold and a little silver, sterling silver. And that was their business. And they said, we have paid for our house and our mortgage with your jewelry sales, our gold sales. Please don't leave. And there's several of those stories when we opened our company in the UK, and we had a distributor fall to the wayside. She failed, and she thought it was just going to be a like there wasn't too much work. She could go to the Mediterranean and sit by the seacoast while a newly hired employee would run her business into the ground, by the way. So she wasn't able to serve the customers that we gave her and that she built. And November of 2006, I started getting all kinds of emails. They're not answering. The distributor in Scotland was not available. Her website got shut down. The phone got shut off, and they contacted us, Peter Stone, here in the USA, and they said, "Hey, well, I'm in Thailand right now, but they contacted the USA company, and they said, "Hey, what's going on? I started with your company a couple of years ago, and now my business," and a lot of the people complained about the pricing when we first arrived in England. They said, "Oh, the price is high." I go, "Yes, but so is the quality." And after 2 years, they didn't want us to leave because it served them so well. So coming back full circle and bringing on a new opportunity. Gold jewelry. Please open your mind. There's no inventory necessary there's 2 programs to work with. You can be straight drop shipping business, not a reseller, but a drop shipper. And you may have clothing or candles or whatever you have online, books, whatever you're selling. And you want to add a jewelry line. Well, you can add sterling silver and you can add gold. You've got your niche, you've got your vibe. And if you're not 100% sure, and none of us are, that things are shifting and we don't know who visits our website, and you want to hook them, they come to your website, they go, "I love your vibe. I've repeated this because this is so important, and I will continue to repeat this." Because there are people reporting back to us, "Peter, your minimum is high." It's not. It's $500. They can't meet a minimum. And I'm like, "Well, why?" And well, my sales are not good. And then, so you must be doing something incorrectly, or you haven't shifted with the times. And if you have jewelry like everybody else, then the price is an issue because it's competition. But when you have beautiful, unique, handcrafted jewelry in sterling silver and gold, that's what built the business in the UK and in Scotland, all of the UK, including Ireland and Europe for the day, and of course, the United States and Canada. It's that quality that people recognize. Actually, I can tell you, people are so tired of the same old cheap stuff from China that, it's like old. It's like ho-hum. Yeah, I've seen that 1,000 times. But you haven't seen Peter Stone 1,000 times. Beautiful jewelry, unless you've been buying from us for a long time. And the gold, I gotta hit this thing home for you because this is so fast, simple, and easy. So how does it work? If you're a straight drop shipper, you sign up for a dropship program. You go to peterstone.com, go to the drop-down menu. You will see the programs. The Peter Stone, there's a long list of them, and you want to click on the dropship program. That's one. Not being a wholesale buyer or a reseller existing with Peter Stone, you can start drop shipping. Both unique, beautiful sterling silver and gold. Most importantly, to hit the real home runs where people are struggling with the cash flow. The gold is the solution. It's the solution, because when you sell one piece of gold, you maybe make $300 to $500 profit on average. Drop shipping, no inventory. Add 100 images, add 50 images of gold to your website. Hook the gold buyers. Oh, I don't like gold. I'm not a gold person. Okay, they skip over it and go to your sterling silver and your other gifts that you have online. But if you don't have it and they are a gold buyer, you lose, and you lose big time. I mean, big time, because after a while, when people know you have gold on your website, you do not have to inventory it. You do not have to buy gold stock. This is critical. When people hear it, oh, I don't even have the money for sterling, Peter. You want me to buy gold. And I'm like, no, I want you to engage. If you're an existing wholesale buyer with Peter Stone, the second version is this: the Dropship marketing tool. So what does that mean? Dropshipping is dropshipping. We know what dropshipping is, most of us. You put our designs up on your website. You get an order. Send us the order. We charge you a handling fee, a shipping fee, and you pay us for that order. Then we ship it out in 2 to 3 weeks to your customer, direct, with your name on it. Straight drop shipping. Now, the Dropship marketing tool is for people who have 50, 60, 30 designs of jewelry online, and you want to expand it. You say, my sales aren't that good. I just not get, I don't know what it is. I do. I do. I mean, we've shifted our business from 2020. I mean, we're like everybody, boom, but it's going back up. Why? The gold is really helping, and it can help you too. It will help you. Wow, my computer dropped here. Sorry. I got a little excited. Here, and my computer fell off my stand, because this is exciting. This is a lot of money. This is the solution. You never know who's coming to your website, what country they're from, where they're from, who they are. And in most cases, they're all good people. And in some cases, maybe not. So you just beware. The gold is, when you have an existing store, you add the jewelry images. We'll give you the retail price, we'll give you your cost, and you can adjust your retail price. You'll adjust your profit. Then you get an order, same thing as dropship. You send it to us, but there's two methods. So there's one method, the gold system. You're a reseller, you get the order, send it to us, we send it back to you, and you deliver it to your customer yourself. We have several people doing that. No inventory, making great profit. Sometimes they get 3 pieces of gold jewelry in a day. It's like over $2,000. You keep half or a little less than half of that, depending on what level you work at. And when you do consistent, you got to get started, right? You're not going to make that money right away. Maybe you will, though. Maybe if you have the visitors, you will, because you've got something new, and you have the choice of 6,500 designs in gold. Anything that's in sterling silver, you ask us for the gold images, because we can make any design that's in sterling silver in gold jewelry too. Like no one else has those gold jewelry designs online. In 14 karat, you have the choice. 18 karat if you're a higher end market, or 22 karat. You can offer those. And when you put forth a little extra effort and you offer those 3 different levels of gold, yeah, I know it's a little trying for someone who's just starting out, but do it. Get the help, find the help, call us. It's not that difficult. once you get going, but the rewards are huge. Once the momentum starts going, you go from like trying to make $20,000 to $30,000 a year to making $200,000 to $300,000 a year because you stuck at it and you let people know and you just kept at it, and you can make this really work well for you. Maybe you don't go to 200, 300,000, but you can certainly double and triple your sales depending on you, the effort, the attention you pay to the data when people visit, and how you target people. You don't go to all over. You want to target the people that like the vibe of your store. So when they visit your store, they're going to see, oh, gold. Yeah, my wife's, my girlfriend, my boyfriend's birthday, whatever, I want to buy him some gold. Well, it's happening all the time. It's been happening for years for us because we've been offering gold, but now I'm pushing it as a solution because so many people have the challenge of not enough sales. It really boils down to not enough cash flow. And I'm giving 100% solution to the problem. This is the solution. So please click on the link and go. If you are a existing Peter Stone wholesale jewelry buyer, ask us. We've created a whole brand new website for nothing but drop shipping. A whole website. It's not quite ready, but it will be ready really soon, like within a couple of weeks or less. And once it gets launched, we have to clean a little thing because we all we did was duplicate our wholesale website. And we have a couple of little things, but we spent a lot of time and money copying it because we know how powerful this is and how powerful it will be for you and your team and stores, whether you have 1 or 100 or 10 or 2. And the thing is, you can go to new markets. We have 43 niche markets plus, okay? There's no real limit there. And a lot of people say, Peter, I would like to buy more inventory, but I don't have the cash. This is the real kicker. Listen carefully. Listen carefully to this. Peter, I just got you 500. I don't really have the cash to get more jewelry. But I know, I really feel strong that if I had this collection and this collection and this collection, I could sell it. But I don't know for sure. And I don't have the cash to buy the inventory. So this is where the drop ship marketing tool comes in with the gold and the silver. It's valid for both gold and silver. So you have 50 designs online, add another 150 silver, then add 50 or 100 gold items. Now you've got this expansion into the areas that you weren't sure about. You get the feedback. People are already coming to your website. You post those images on social media. Let people know what you have new. Send them emails. As much is very powerful, the emails. Social media, it's good, but it's not the big money maker, okay? It's an awareness platform. People are so busy, right? They won't listen to a solution because what's the next thing? What's the next thing? Oh, wait, look, I want to know. Well, that sounds good, but what else? What else? What else? What else? I've been there. And I have failed in some areas because I think it's something better. But usually if not always, it's a simple solution. And the drop shipping is one of the best things today as far as a little investment. Mostly the investment is time, but there may be a financial investment depending on what your level is. Please click on the link, find out. We're here to help you. Subscribe and come back. We're putting together the Peter Stone Jewelry Institute. We've been so busy with a couple of bumps in the road, as it always goes. What do they call it? Business. Busyness. We're always busy. And we think we do our best planning and make changes. And in doing so, we must improve because this didn't work. That's life. That's business. That's every day for everybody. Oh, that didn't work well. Didn't work the way I thought it was going to. So I have to spend more time, more effort. And we get a little delay, but God's delays are not God's denials or the universe's or whomever. Delays are not denials. Delays are gifts in disguise that give us something much bigger and better. So when we are diverted and we are detoured because we're on the road to improvement, to giving the best that we can. So you will have we have all the documents, everything ready if you contact us. There's not a lot of documents. The system is ready. You have to contact it. So it takes a couple, 2 or 3 extra steps until the website is fully in action, but you can get started. There's a lot of people selling gold jewelry now online with a gold jewelry system, number one. If you don't want to drop ship it, if you want to get that order, get that jewelry to yourself and give it to your customer directly or ship it directly yourself. 1, 2 is the drop ship tool, drop shipping. So you'll drop ship, you'll send us the order, we'll drop ship that order to them. I know I've repeated it, but I don't see as many people that I know can take advantage and really solve their business challenges by doing this one thing. Will change your business hugely, not a little bit, hugely. When you keep at it a little bit every day or a lot every day, when you go full on and you let people know that's because you're going to show up differently than the average website. And that's a hook in itself. You're going to stop people when they're scrolling through websites and they come to your website and you got just kind of another website. But when you're adding gold, you're like, I don't see gold like jewelry like this. You won't. We have our Phoenix collection, our Archangel collection, our Mandala collection, all these different collections that you can make in gold. Show it in gold, deliver it in gold, profit in the gold. Peter's down saying, hey, click on the link, subscribe, engage with us, get started now. Don't wait. Get started now. You're tired? Stay up a few extra hours. Work on this thing and make it happen. You'll wake up refreshed in the morning. Why? Because you engaged in something that's really going to make a difference in the future. I'll see you later.